is popping? Your girl is back with another video, and it is going on 3 a.m. It's like 2:40 right now, and I was just playing some makeup, playing with some little hair stuff, and I decided to make y'all a video. But let me get a little close up here. Got a little rhinestone situation going on, and I actually did some blush this time. I usually don't do blush, but yeah, so that's that. Let's get into this video. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was up and I'm in it. No, I'm playing. So basically, we're gonna get right up into this video. I'm about to be telling y'all about the time your girl was a bully. That's right, your girl was a bully. I'd say back in my day, your girl was a bully, and this is probably like my last time being an actual bully, because I'm not really a bully, but then I was, and it's not really something that I'm proud of, but and it's just stupid because it all happened over a guy. It was over a guy. So back in the day, I was dating this guy, I was a dummy. You know, your girl was dumb. So he had went out to the club, and I originally was supposed to go out to the club with him, but I decided that I did not want to go. I just didn't want to go. So he goes with his friends, and this girl touches his butt. This girl touches his butt, and when I'm in a relationship, I do not play that. Like, I do not play about my man. I do not play about my family or my friends. Like, I don't play, you know? So once he had came back to me and was basically telling me like, oh, she touched his butt or whatever, I'm like, okay. But at the time, I thought that me and this girl was cool, so I thought that I would be able to just like talk to her about it and see like what was really going on, what was like, you know, like just see what's up and just let her know like I don't like that. So I DM her on Twitter. So yeah, I DM her on Twitter, and I'm basically like, hey, did you touch my man's butt or whatever? And she's just like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, he told me, and can you not do it again? And she basically like, oh, well, he didn't act like he didn't like it or anything. And I'm just like, girl, that's not the point. I'm letting you know right now, you did that, don't do it again, period. I said what I said, and she's basically letting me know that she wasn't going to do it again. But at the same time, I didn't like how she was getting smart, and I wanted the last word, so I just carried the conversation on, and I possibly might insert it somewhere here or whatever. But basically, that was that. We had that little conversation, and I feel like the reason why this situation had got as big as it did is because as we're going back and forth about not touching his butt or whatever, like she's kept replying to me, and I went to the last word. So I'm just like, girl, like, quit replying to me. I assume that if you keep replying to me, you got a problem and you want me to pull up. So unless you want me to pull up, quit replying to me. And I mean, she kept saying stuff after that, but at that point I was like over it, because I'm like, yeah, I'm saying this, but I don't really mean this. But if that's the route we're gonna have to take, that's the route we're gonna have to take. So we killed a conversation, and then maybe a week or two later, I see this girl at the mall, and it's me and my cousin. And when I see this girl, it's her and her friend. I don't know if it's her, whatever, but I just know it's her friend. So me and my cousin were at the mall, and it's like noon, 12 o'clock. Like, we're just at the mall because I like to go to the mall early, get in, get out, because in my city, like, kids like to hang out at the mall, and I don't be with all that. So basically, okay, so basically what it is I am walking, and I see the girl, and before I even have any interactions with the girl, like, my cousin, like, she doesn't even know what's going on, who this girl is, or anything, like, so she's just like completely like don't know what's going on. So the girl walked past, and I'm like, hey, ain't you so and so from Twitter? And she's just like, yeah. Like, and she just looks so scared, like so scared. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Like, yeah. And after that, I just keep walking. But then I hear her mumble something under her breath. My petty ass go back like, excuse me, is you getting smart? What was that you said? Speak up. Like she was my child or something. And she basically like is backing up like, oh my God, please back up, please back up. So I pretty much felt like a bully. Like I was just like I mean, yeah, I did send her. Like, if you got something to say it. And she just looked pretty scared, so I'm just like, let me just chill. So I walk away. We walk away, and basically my cousin's just like, who is that? Da da da. You know, I'm letting her know what it is. And we get what we need to get from the mall, and we're leaving. As we're leaving out the mall, because like, I don't know why, but when I go to this mall, I never have any type of service, like any type of service. So as we walk out the mall, this girl is tweeting about me. Like, she's really like tweeting, like, I don't remember what she was saying, but she was basically on there acting mad tough. Like, girl, you're not tough, so why are you acting like you tough? So I'm like, but it's literally not that long from when we just had this interaction. So I'm like, all right, I'm in the parking lot, come over here, like, or I can come to where you're at. And she wasn't trying to do nothing. And like I said, it's 12 o'clock at this point, and she's just like, she is like tweeting me or whatever, and she's just like, let's meet at 5 o'clock, let's meet at 5 o'clock. And I'm just like, absolutely not. Like, I am not setting up, planning no fight. Like, if we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight right now. So I'm like, she's not on it. So I couldn't find the screenshots where she was trying to fight to insert here. I low-key dead the situation. So then I happened to go out. We're out at the club event, and this is when A Boogie had came to the city. So you know, A Boogie, he's here. And I happened to get on stage. So me and my friend, we're like on stage with A Boogie. It's me and my friend, my boyfriend at the time, and his friends. Like, we're all on stage with A Boogie. And I happened to see her in the front in the crowd. So I tell my friend, like, hey, that's a girl, da da da. Like, basically run down a situation to her. And she like, bet, you know? So as the club turns on the lights, you know, everybody be looking around trying to see who is who, where's this and that. So basically, lights come on, and I'm watching her, seeing what she's doing, seeing where she's going, because I'm trying to follow her out the club and basically just check her. So as I'm doing that, my boyfriend at the time and his friends, like, they low-key, like, they see me and they just like, she looked like she on trash, so they're like stopping me and not letting me do what I want to do. But my best friend at the time, she was like super dramatic and all that, so she just starts going off like, hey, come back here, da da da. Like, she's yelling at her, like going off. and the girl is like speed walking, like she's like not trying to be nowhere near us, like trying to get out, like. So basically, since like I was being held back and stuff like that, I didn't really do anything to her, or I never even got close enough to say anything to her or anything like that. And this girl goes home, gets on Twitter again, and is just saying all this stuff like, who gets dressed up in heels and tries to fight, da da da. Which, I mean, yeah, back then I didn't understand the tweet. I'm like, girl, shut up. Like, if I got a problem with you, I'm gonna have a problem with you in heels, whatever. But now, it's not worth it. I'm not doing it. I'm not getting cute to fight. I'm not. So, but yeah, basically, that was that. So I ended up having one last interaction with her is when I had went to the movies, and the movies on Tuesday used to be super poppin', like everybody goes to movies on Tuesdays. The movies is $5, no matter what movie it is. They give away free popcorn, all the concession stand stuff is like discounted, so everybody be there on a Tuesday. Is poppin'. So me and my best friend and her little friend, we all went to the movies. I don't even know what movie we was going to see, but we had went to the movies, and the movie is basically over. But this time, I'm thinking, I'm plotting. I'm like, all right. So I know this is what happened last time. So I want to be able to actually see this girl or even do something, so I don't say anything to anybody I'm with. And then as the movie's over, I'm like telling like my friend like, oh, let's wait or whatever, because it still has like stuff coming on. Because you know how like when you watch a movie and it's over, but then all of a sudden the words start coming up, but then another part pops up. I'm like basically trying to convince her to do something like that when really it's not. I'm just waiting for her to pass me. So the girl finally gets up. She's with a big ass group of people. She finally gets up. She's walking up the stairs, and as she's walking upstairs, I kick her. Like, I just cock my foot back and kick her, and she falls, and she's just like, whoa, I'm too high for this. And I'm like, what? So she falls, doesn't do nothing, and then one of the guys she's with thinks that I'm about to do something else, so he like grabs my arms like this, like chill, and I'm just like, we cool. And she keeps going. Then like one of her like female friends is like, oh my god, who is that? And she's basically like whispered like, it's the same girl. And they like leave out the movie theaters, and like that was basically it. Then she got on Twitter talking shit and trying to have people fight me. And that was like the last time I ever did anything to like be a bully or anything like that. But yeah, I am not a bully anymore, and I probably would never ever do anything like this again, especially not over a guy. I feel like if you are arguing with somebody or do anything over a guy, like, it's stupid. It's not worth it. Like, the girl don't owe you no type of loyalty, none. So it's just stupid. Like, don't waste your time. Like, and these guys is not worth it either. Like, the first red flag they give you, just leave them. They always gonna be there. They always gonna come back. So yeah, but that is it for this story time. Thank you for watching.